Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. You're not, and today we're going to do a shaving video, and we're going to use the RazoRock Hawk single edge razor. This is V2, version 2. Here is version 1, and here's version 2, just to give you a visual comparison. I really like the changes that have been made. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels, I like the handle better. It's a little more expensive because of the alterations, but overall, I think the finish is better. I think the look is better. We'll see if the shave is better. Again, there's a comparison there for you. We'll see. But overall, I'm pleased with that. This is aluminum, by the way. We're also going to use the RazoRock What the Puck. So this is actually a hard puck, which you will see here. This one is lime, I think. Wonderful lime scent. Triple milled soap, and this is $5.99. By the way, the V2 Hawk is $29.99. This is $5.99 for a triple milled soap. That's outrageously inexpensive. Outrageously inexpensive, and we'll see how it does. The scent is great. I actually bought 3 of these different scents, a set of 3 for $14.99, I believe. So not very expensive. We're also going to use the RazoRock 400, which let's go ahead and start loading. With a hard soap puck like this, you'll have to spend some time loading. It does take more time than a soft soap, and so what I'll do is talk here and while I load for a bit. This is the RazoRock F400. This is a massive brush. Let me see, I wrote down the 34 millimeter knot, and it sells for $24.99, the synthetic version. That's crazy inexpensive. Let's get some more water. One of the things with a triple milled soap, it does take additional time to load, and you are going to want to add water as you go. I like to take a hard puck like this out of the container and just load it. Then I'll go to my soap bowl, and I'm getting stuff all over my shirt, which you can't see, but that's okay. That's why it's a shaving shirt. And again, I wear a shirt for your protection. All right. Smells wonderful, by the way, and the price is excellent. A lot of triple milled soaps are quite expensive. Not too many people triple mill soaps anymore, or not too many people make them anyhow. All right, so I believe I've got a decent load on my brush, so let me put this puck down, rinse my hands, and we'll come back and get lathering or loading on my face, or whatever you want to call it. We'll get to going. Stay tuned. All right, and here we go with our RazoRock What the Puck. And as you can see here, this brush is massive. It basically takes up one entire side of my face there. Might be too big for some folks, but I tell you where it really shines. That's with the dome, the big fat dome. It covers a lot of ground easily and quickly. It is cumbersome, but man, for the price, if you want a big synthetic knot, and these, I think he sells, I know he sells the other version, the smaller version, with like high mountain white and so on. I don't know if he sells this big F400 in that or not. This soap smells great, by the way. And of course, a brush this big is going to be on the messy side. Oh, nice lather here. Not too foamy, feels pretty good. And again, the price is right. I bought 3 of those pucks. Again, there's one that's like, I think lemon maybe, one's like orange, and this one's lime. I'm not sure exactly. I could be wrong on the scents, but one of the containers is orange, one is, oh, excuse me, one is blue, like the RazoRock blue, which is sort of like, similar to Floyd blue. So I know I'm wrong, but 2 of them are sort of citrus-ish, and one of them sort of like Floyd blue, which is a classic scent, barbershop type-ish, I would say. All right, and here we go. Our first time with the RazoRock Hawk version 2, and I like it already. That feels great. My personal opinion, apart from the above the tie single edge aluminum, I wouldn't spend a great deal of money. I mean, the Colonial Razors General, the RazoRock Hawk, I think they're reasonably priced, but apart from the above the tie, aluminum, which I do own and I do like and I will keep, and it's a little more expensive. These guys I think will get you where you need to be. I'm not really into paying $100+ for aluminum razors. That's just me. I did pay that for the, I don't remember actually what I paid for the above the tie aluminum SE1, but I do like it. But I'm telling you, I like this one a lot too. It's doing a great job and I'm very pleased with it. And it is, in fact, an improvement over version 1, both in looks and the way it feels to me. That's just me so far, but this is my first use, so I could change my mind, but I'm really enjoying this thus far. So there's that. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at another giveaway that we're doing from West Coast Shaving here, somewhere towards the end of this video, and I'll be actually announcing it tomorrow. So stay tuned for the sneak peek. Let me rinse the face. We'll come back for pass 2. All right, so pass 1, I was very pleased with the soap and the razor. Again, this is a triple milled soap. It is very inexpensive for a triple milled soap, and it did just a fine job. Lathers easily. It's not going to lather as easily as your typical soft crope or cream, but it is, as you can see, no problems lathering it, or at least lathering it to my standards. And the thing that's not often talked about is everyone has different standards or different preferences as it comes to the type of lather they like. Mine's a wee bit on the dry side typically. A lot of people don't like that, but it works well for me. I will sometimes add water, and I'm dipping my razor in water, you know, in between strokes to clean it. So I'm actually adding a little water as I go through the process. So there is that. But mine's a little drier, but you don't want to go too dry and you don't want to go too wet. You just have to find the lather the type of lather that works best for you. And that's what I've done. And what I do might not be what you care for or what works best for you. So please keep that in mind. If you think your lather looks like crap, but it's working perfectly for you, go with it. Do not be dissuaded by people who say you don't have a good lather. Make the kind of lather you want. Now, if it's really bubbly and dry and the razor starts skipping, and you know, obviously you're going down the wrong path. So you might want to listen to folks if they notice, you know, something there. But apart from that, if at the end of your shave it has been comfortable, relatively close, no discomfort, and you enjoyed it, then just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll probably evolve over time in terms of the way you do things, or your technique will evolve, I should say. That's what happens to most people. But don't get hung up on the picturesque lather. Just make sure that it's working. The way it looks is not nearly as important as the way it's working and how it's performing. So performance should really be your measuring stick there. At least for me it should. All right, let's rinse the face. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, here we go, pass 3. And another reason why I go a little bit dry is because I rinse my face in between passes and before my first pass, so there's water on my face. So I use that water in addition to the water in my razor to sort of get things where I need to be. And again, that is my preference. You may want to go a different route, and it's entirely okay. That's the thing that I think a lot of people don't understand. If it works for you, and I don't care what it is, I don't care whether you're using a cart razor or whatever. If it's working for you, just go with it. I do think it's beneficial to use a good soap and lather it with a brush. I think that adds something, but ultimately, whatever works for you is right. And I can't tell you it's not, regardless. So it's a very individual assessment and decision, ultimately, that you have to make. yourself based on your experience, your type of face, the technique that you use, and all the rest of it. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And don't let anybody else tell you you have to spend a ton of money, because as you can see, I'm getting in great shape today. And this is value gear. The RazoRock brand as a whole is in the value space, and I like it. Not everyone does, but I don't care, because it works well for me. So take that as you will. But I'm not paying, again, personal opinion or statement, I'm not paying $100 or for a aluminum razor. I'll pay it for stainless steel, perhaps, certainly for titanium, but not for aluminum, which is a softer metal. Now, they'll last a long time, I do believe, but apart from the above the tie, which I think for me is worth the money, I wouldn't spend that again. That's just my personal opinion. For what it's worth, which again, if you really like aluminum and you're like, I'll pay $100, I'll pay $200, then you're right. Just like I'm right when I say I won't. So that's a thing I think we often forget. Shaving enthusiasts, we think our way is the only way, and I'm here to tell you it is not. Now, by the way, here, there's decent residual slickness on this soap, because as you can see, there's very little lather on my face, and the razor still glides beautifully, like so. So, I'm happy with this Wet the Puck triple milled soap. I'm happy with this Hawk. And I'm happy with this big F400 brush, which is crazy inexpensive for the size of the knot. It is synthetic, by the way, which is what I use. Again, personal preference. It has nothing to do with being vegan or any of that. I like this, that I can tell you. This really hit the spot. It is an improvement over version 1, for sure. So if you bought version 1 and you really like it, you'll probably love version 2 of the Hawk, which are, I believe, available as far as I know. Okay, let me rinse my face. We'll come back, get into the post, and give you a sneak peek of what we're giving away tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, and here we are, back with the magic made by witches. There's witch hazel, which, of course, I use as a toner and just overall skin conditioner before I put on the aftershave, and it does a great job for me. Maybe not for you, but once again, make your own decisions about what gear works best, and be confident that your decision is right, because only you have your face, only you have your technique, and all the rest of it. Environmental conditions, water, and I'll keep repeating that, so folks don't think that we all have to subscribe to groupthink when it comes to shaving products. Okay, for a giveaway tomorrow, I'm going to announce this tomorrow, so wait until then. First, I'll announce the winner of last week's giveaway, so you're going to want to pop in for that, the head blade stuff. But we're also going to announce from West Coast Shaving tomorrow, up for giveaway will be their new handle, and actually there's a head here too. This is very handsome, very, very handsome. It's got West Coast Shaving scrolled in the back. It's got sort of a barber pole design. I believe this is stainless steel. It's heavy, like stainless steel, that I can tell you, but that's pretty handsome. So this will be announced for giveaway tomorrow. I think I'll throw in a couple of other things too. In addition to the head we have here from West Coast Shaving, I'll throw in a couple of my items as well to sweeten the pot a little, as it were. But thanks to the good folks at West Coast Shaving, I talked to the owner just the other day. He's a wonderful young man. West Coast Shaving, by the way, changed hands some time back, so I'll talk more about that during the video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. All right, quick review of the gear before we get to the aftershave. The absolute mammoth RazoRock F400 is just, that thing's crazy large, and it does a great job. I was very impressed with the RazoRock Hawk version 2 aluminum. I do prefer it quite a bit over the version 1, and it's worth the $29.99 in my view. I really liked it, so it is a keeper for me. And of course, we had the What the Puck soap, which I'll grab here, which is a triple milled puck. It did a very good job as well. No gripes, grievances, complaints. Also, the price is right. I was rinsing my hand off there as I picked up the puck. So I enjoyed that. And today we're going to use Amici by RazoRock aftershave, which was, let me look, I think I wrote it down, $7.99. The soap on this, when he had it, was, they had it on sale for $2.99. What a great deal. Okay, anyway, Amici, which is a nice scent, at least for me. I think it's a little citrusy, if I recall. Ah, that's nice. I don't know how to describe this one. I don't know, maybe if you're interested, go to Italian Barber and check out the scent description. You know, one person's take on a scent can be dramatically different from another. So it's a little citrusy to me. It's unusual. I don't know how to describe it, quite frankly, but I do like it. It'll be yet another keeper for me. I have a ton of RazoRock aftershaves because the price is right and they tend to hang around. So thanks everybody once again for watching. I'll follow this up with a head shave today, and I'll probably use the Harry's razor and just chat a little bit, so stay tuned for that. Also tomorrow we'll be announcing our giveaway from last week, the head blade stuff, and we'll be announcing a new giveaway from West Coast Shaving and some other stuff that I'll throw in. So come back tomorrow and check out the video. Until next time, let's help let the entire world shave great once again.